Just like the graphic says, it's time for another Future Forecast.
This is exciting. Today we're getting an insight into the future of fashion. But first, here's a look at how our wardrobes have evolved through time.
The Roaring '20s paved the way for fashion.
Let it end like this. My lips are yours forever.
The famed flapper look evolved into the Renaissance '50s pin-up. In the '60s, the flower power culture brought social change and an urge to break down the traditions of the earlier generation.
If you're going to San Francisco.
Disco culture was on the rise by the '70s, influencing style and fashion. Shoulder pads, leotards and double denim defined the '80s style, thanks to music icon Madonna. The decade also welcomed the power suit. By the '90s, grunge took hold, while crop-top-loving, platform-wearing scrunchy aficionados followed in the fashionable footsteps of the Spice Girls. And while the noughties weren't exactly defining, the era paid tribute to decades past, best remembered for this double denim disaster.
I love that look. How will we dress in decades to come? Let's ask Futurist Chris Riddell, who's always very well dressed. He joins us live from Melbourne now. Chris, good morning to you. Let's start with the way we shop for fashion. How's that whole sort of retail experience going to change?
So this is really interesting. Retail stores and department stores in the future are going to be known as temples. That's certainly some of the predictions that we're seeing from some experts in this area. But the big thing that's really interesting here is the future of department stores is going to be around creating immersive experiences. So when you go into the department store, you're not just going to see stands and advertising in the way. You're going to have these devices that measure your mood as you go in, and then able to give you advertising and products and offers based on how you feel in that particular moment. So we're going to see some real shifts in this, particularly here in Australia in the next year or so, and we've seen a company already trialling this right here on our shores.
Okay, it does sound high-tech. You're predicting fashion will merge with technology and the human body. What do you mean by that?
So imagine at the moment we wear clothes and separate devices. So we may wear something on our wrist like a wearable device. In the future we're going to see these merge together, Kylie, where we're going to see the devices actually be built within your clothes. So your clothes will actually be able to tell how you feel and be able to take action based on that. So if you're hungover in the morning or you're feeling a particular certain way, then your clothes will be able to react with you and maybe order you a coffee, say, based on what your body's feeling in that particular moment.
Hey, Chris, have you heard about the bra that's coming? Like it's got a remote control bra, and that the wearer, while the wearer's wearing it, someone else with the phone app that's connected with that particular piece of apparel can like move it.
I wondered whether you'd bring this one up, Larry. Yeah,
it's the way of the future.
Have you tried one yourself?
Well, I've seen it being demonstrated. Yes, I have.
I've seen it. It's all around the world of connected devices. So those kind of things, you can actually have a bra or wear clothes that somebody can remotely, anywhere in the world, actually be able to drive you to have an experience, if you want, through that. And it's all through connecting online. And as we know, apps are a huge part of our smartphones and the devices we have now. So continue to expect to see this going forwards.
Very clever.
Yeah, why? Anyway, solar fashion, is that's something different?
So solar fashion is actually not something that new. We've seen a couple of companies actually start this in the last couple of years, where you can actually charge your devices through the clothes you're wearing. It's using nanotechnology. So what we're going to see is some clothes you can actually buy now where if you wear them in sunlight for an hour, they will actually charge your devices and give you about 50% more charge on those. So again, look forwards to this in the future where things like, even at the moment, you can buy bags which have solar panels built in. We'll see these built in a much more immersive way, so that the devices are actually built within the particles of your clothing, and you don't even need to be able to see these particles.
That's cool.
Why? What? You're not interested in the vibrating bra, but you're interested in wearing a solar panel on your back?
Yeah, because that means if I could get extra phone charge, if I had a backpack and I get phone charge, that's what you mean, isn't it? That's
It is.
cool.
And the backpacks are available. They're not that cool at the moment. They don't look
not
that
cool.
good.
You're not-
Well, does
You're
it
not
for me
wearing a
more
so-
than the other thing?
Well, no, because ideally you could connect your solar panel backpack to your vibrating bra and just have like the best
Think
of
of
your life.
the world of
Yeah,
possibilities with that.
you'd be standing out in the sun all day. Hey, 3D
Your bra's
printing.
vibrating.
3D printing. We are seeing this being used in pretty much every new space. How is it going
We
to
are.
change technology in relation to fashion?
This is really interesting. So yesterday I was just over in Sydney, and I met somebody that's just about to get married, and she said that the first ring, so her marriage ring they're actually going to have it 3D printed. Her wedding ring is going to be 3D printed. Jewellery now is a big space for 3D printing. What it allows is you to be in direct contact with the designer, so you're cutting out the middleman, and they send you the details, and you can actually then print this stuff out yourself. So the Gold Coast is predicted to be a big area for this within Australia, because they're very keen on the latest trends and fashions and being able to access this stuff quickly. And it also reduces the price point for us. And so expect to see, particularly in the jewellery space, this take off. Clothing, we're already seeing clothing be able to be 3D printed. The only challenge is once you print it, it takes about 8 hours for those clothes to set before you can actually wear them. But it's
okay.
really interesting.
That's all right. I love talking about this stuff. Thank you so much, Chris. There was a
Thanks,
question there about
Kylie.
what we're going to wear in the next 10 years, fashion-wise, but I might just ask Anna Wintour that, the editor.
No,
of Vibe.
ask Chris. Look,
He's wearing a grey cardigan. I'm going to ask him that.
Chris,
I
we're
think,
going to
Larry,
say.
your flares are going to come back into fashion. You can get them back out of your
Chris,
cupboard.
I'm,
Thank
with,
you,
I'm with
Chris.
you. My flares and vibrating bra will stay in fashion, as will your Miami Vice look. I think we're on top of this.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
mate.
Burn. Thank you.